I just finished my CFA Level 3 exam. Finally! Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today is February 21st and tomorrow, February 22nd, I have my CFA Level 3 exam. And if I seem a little bit weird in this video, it's because I am super nervous, to be honest, and stressed out about it. So there's your explanation. But I figured it would be fun to do like a little bit of a CFA Level 3 exam vlog experience video. So that's what we're doing today, and I'm excited to bring you guys along. And if you are new to the channel, hi, my name is Pearl. I'm 25 years old and I work as a financial analyst in the investment department at a renewable energy company. And I took CFA Level 1 in May 2021, and then I took CFA Level 2 in November 2021. And now in February 2023, I am taking Level 3. So today is my last day of reviewing naturally. I have been reviewing for this past week, and so my approach to reviewing has basically been that I have been rereading some notes that I have taken throughout my initial studying of the exam. And so I have reread those notes, and then I have also reread the summaries on the CFA learning ecosystem in general. The CFA learning ecosystem has been the only place that I have used to study for this exam. So yeah, I've been reading the summaries on there and then my own notes. And then throughout this past week of reviewing, I have also created this little notebook with like all these like formulas and like relationships between variables and stuff that I just have a difficult time remembering. And so today I will be rereading all these formulas and stuff and trying to memorize the ones that I haven't memorized already. And this morning I had some notes that I had to finish reading, and so I'm gonna get to memorizing all these formulas now and hopefully understanding them too. And once I have done that, I will basically be doing practice questions for the rest of the day. I am hoping that I'll have time to do maybe 40 or 50 practice questions, more or less spread evenly across the topics, but I will probably do some extra practice questions in the topics that I am not that good at. And so I guess it would make sense to talk a little bit about my strengths and weaknesses. And so basically where I feel the best, I guess, is with equities, ethics, trading, and institutional investors. Probably alternatives too. I feel pretty good about all of those, but the topics that I don't feel so good about are definitely fixed income and derivatives. It's always those two topics. I'm like, across all three exams, like I've never been good at those. And then I think capital markets would probably be the third one that I'm like, not feeling great about. And so that's kind of how it is. But I think more so than the topics, I'm really nervous about the essay questions. I feel really good about the multiple choice questions. In all the practice questions that I've been doing throughout studying, I have scored above 70% in all topics on the multiple choice sections. So I feel really good about that because usually you need to score like 70% to be like guaranteed to pass. And so that's great, except half of the exam is not multiple choice, it's essay questions. And so if you don't know, CFA Level 1 and CFA Level 2 are both 100% multiple choice, but CFA Level 3 is 50% multiple choice and 50% essay questions. And the essay questions, I feel really horrible about them. I feel like I misunderstand what they want me to write a lot of the time. I feel like I don't have enough time to write my answer. Yeah, I think they're so much harder, and I'm sure I'm not the only one feeling this way, right? Like I think most people would agree that multiple choice questions are easier than essay questions, but I feel really not good about the essay questions. I think that's the main thing that I'm worried about going into this exam. So doing a lot of essay questions is definitely got to be a focus area for me today. And other than that, I will just be packing my bag for tomorrow, so that's all prepared because my exam is tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and I have to get there early and stuff. So the more I can prepare today, the easier my life will be tomorrow. And I will also do my best to get to bed at like 10:30 p.m. hopefully, so that I can get a long night of sleep and feel somewhat well rested when I wake up tomorrow. I don't know if that's possible, but I will try. And so before I head back to studying, I just want to address two things real quick. One, I know I'm awkwardly awkwardly holding this microphone. It is new, and I know it was about damn time that I got a microphone on this channel and stopped just using the microphone in my phone, because that one sucks. So yeah, now we got a microphone. I don't know if it works. If it doesn't work in this video, I'm sorry. I will fix it for the next video. But hey, we're trying. And the second thing I want to point out is that I don't know how much you can see. I hope not a lot, but my apartment is like a huge mess. I basically have not had time to clean it all year because work has been so incredibly busy. I've been working like overtime every day. And on top of that, like, you know, whatever free time I had outside of work, I've just been dedicating to CFA. And so now little things like cleaning my apartment has really taken a back seat. And so it is in desperate need of cleaning, and I will look forward to cleaning it once I'm done with my exam tomorrow. But right now, it's just gonna look like a huge mess. And if this is the first video that you're watching of me, I'm sorry that we had to meet like this. I'm in a pretty anxious state today with a lot of weird energy, and I promise you, I'm usually a bit more calm and just nicer to be around. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and going with me in this experience. But yeah, I will head back to studying now and get some practice questions done. And I will check in again with you guys tomorrow morning before my exam. Hey guys, good morning. It is now Wednesday, the day of my exam, and I'm up super early compared to like what I'm used to. And I've gotten ready and I packed my bag before I went to bed, and I'm basically just bringing like my 2 calculators. I like to bring a backup calculator just in case one, you know, runs out of battery or something. And then I'm gonna bring like some glasses in case I need them. And then like a water bottle and some snacks and a sweater because I don't want to be cold. And I think that's probably gonna be it because they don't really let you take anything into the testing room anyway. So like there's not a point in bringing a lot of stuff. So yeah, right now I'm gonna have some breakfast and I'm probably gonna review just a couple formulas. Just, you know, like one last time, and then I'm gonna head out. So yeah, I think I feel better today than I did yesterday, just because like now I'm not stressed about like studying and preparing anymore, because like the exam is so close that it's really, you know, limited what I can do at this point. And I think I'm more just like focused and tunnel visioned on like getting this exam done, and I'm so excited to be done with it. And I'm also kind of excited to take the exam, like finally see what it looks like now that I have been preparing for it for so long and like wondering what it actually is going to look like. So I think I'm just, yeah, mostly excited, a little bit overwhelmed, but mostly in a good way. I feel better today than yesterday, so I think that's a great starting point. I'm sorry, I know I'm all over the place, but I'm gonna get some breakfast and then I'm gonna go to the exam, and I will check in again with you guys later, hopefully once I'm done with the exam. Guys, I just finished my CFA Level III exam. Finally! So yeah, I just got home from the testing center and I'm honestly still kind of shaky and nervous, and I don't know why, because there's no point in being nervous anymore because I'm literally done with the freaking exam. But I will get out of my jacket and then I will sit down and share all my thoughts on my CFA Level III exam experience with you. Hey again, guys, I am back home now and settled down more or less. I got back home like 10 minutes ago or so I'm still sort of, you know, processing everything that just happened. But yeah, I figured I would sit down right away and talk to you guys and share my experience of taking the CFA Level III exam with you. So obviously, there's a lot of rules about what you can share and what you can't share, and most things you can't share. And so I won't share anything that I'm not allowed to share because that would just be wrong and stupid, frankly. So I will only talk about the things that I'm actually allowed to talk about. And that also means that I won't be able to talk about any specifics related to the actual questions. But let's talk about the things that I actually am allowed to talk about. So I got to the testing center this morning. I think I got there around 30 minutes before time. I think that's what they recommend. And they actually let me start early. Yeah, I think they let me start a little bit before my exam was actually supposed to start. And I have experienced that before, which I think is kind of nice, honestly, so that you don't have to sit around and wait longer than necessary. And so basically you get there, they check your passport, then they give you a key to a locker, and then you put all your things in the locker, and the only things you're allowed to take with you are your calculators, your passport, and then the key to the locker. And then they like check you, like scan you with a metal thing or something to make sure that you aren't hiding anything on your body. And then they like take you to the desk. And I don't think it's allowed to film anything in the testing centers, so I didn't. But I mean, if you've been at a testing center before, you kind of know what they look like. They're all kind of similar, I think. I'll put up like an example photo here of something I found on Google, but basically you just get like your own little box where you can't really see very far so that you can't see other people's screens or anything. And it's kind of nice because it sort of gives you a little bit more privacy and makes it easier to focus because you're not like disturbed by a ton of things happening because you can't really see anything. And then the exam starts. There are 2 parts to it. They're both equal length, and then you just do the exam, I guess. And then in between there's a 30-minute break where you can like go to the bathroom, go have something to eat, you know, do what you want to do, kind of calm down or whatever you need in those 30 minutes. And then you have to be back at the computer before the 30 minutes are up to get all the time allotted for the second section of the exam. And so yeah, that's kind of the setup. So this is my 3rd testing center taking the CFA exam at, like my CFA Level I, CFA Level II, CFA Level III. I've taken them at 3 different testing centers. And so obviously it's only 3 testing centers. I don't really know what the norms are. But I will say I definitely liked the 2 other testing centers more than I liked the one today, just because the one today was honestly super noisy, which I personally found kind of disturbing. But you know, maybe I was just really lucky with my first 2 testing centers that they were like really quiet and everything. So yeah, that part of my experience could have definitely been better because it made it hard to focus sometimes, and obviously like that's my problem. But it is nice when the testing center is just more quiet, and I think normally the testing center tends to be more quiet than what it was today. But everyone working at the testing center though were super nice, and that was great. And honestly, it's been like that for all my testing experiences. People at the testing centers have always been really nice. And then when it comes to how I think I did on today's exam, it's obviously really hard for me to say, like I can only guess. But if I had to guess, I would guess that I maybe scored somewhere between like 67 and 70% correct on the exam, in which case I probably would pass. So I'm hoping I'll pass, but like I think if like I had to guess whether or not I'm gonna pass, like 2/3 of me are thinking that I'll pass and 1/3 of me is thinking that I won't pass. To be honest, I'm kind of happy with that feeling. Like after level 2, I think half of me was thinking I was gonna fail and only half of me was thinking that I would pass. So I'm feeling okay. There's definitely a risk that I can fail. I'm definitely not confident in passing, but I think my odds of passing are pretty okay, depending on how the essay questions are scored and like how good some of my qualified guesses were and stuff, right? There's a lot of unknowns in this, but I feel okay. Like it could have gone better, but it could definitely have gone way worse too. So we will see. And I would expect that everyone that took level 3 here in February will get their exam results maybe in like mid or late April. From my experience, it usually takes like a little bit less than 2 months to get your exam results. So hopefully that'll be the same for this exam. To be honest, I would love to just get them right now and just know how it went, but that's not how this works. So I'm gonna have to be patient somehow and wait, which is probably good too, because, you know, if the news are bad, I probably would rather not know for a month and a half or 2 months than know that right now, I guess. And that reminds me, would you guys like it if I did a video where I like vlog while I open my CFA exam results and share with you guys if I passed or didn't pass, share my reaction, share what actually went well in the exam and what didn't go well in the exam, and not just what I think went well and what didn't go well? Yeah, let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you would be interested in. And of course, if there are any other videos that you would like to see from me, please just let me know in the comments because I love getting ideas from you. And finally, I just want to address that I haven't been super active on this channel in a while, and I'm really sorry for that. And thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video and still being here and everything. And truly, I have missed making YouTube videos so much. Like, I love engaging with you guys. I really enjoy making videos, and I have so many ideas that I want to do. It has just been really difficult for me to find the time and energy also to do it. Work has been extremely busy in the past few months, and I will tell you more about this in a future video. But yeah, they like restructured the company. I'm on a new team. I have a new manager, like a lot of just changes and everything, and then just a lot of work on top of that. And then of course my CFA studies on top of that has just meant that like I haven't had too much free time. And then I've had a few things in my personal life that definitely have not gone according to plan. For example, I had a visa for a foreign country that I'm supposed to move to with my employer, and that visa fell through, so that didn't happen. We're still working on making it happen though in the next few months, so stay tuned for content on that. And so it's just been like a lot, I think, both work wise and personal life wise. And so obviously, like, things could be so much worse. Like, I'm in no way complaining. I'm just like stating that I have been a bit drained by all these different things and just busy. And so I haven't fully had like the time and energy. But I think things are starting to clear up now. Like, the CFA is out of the way, work is getting a bit more like calm and normal again. And personal life wise, things are also falling back into place. So expect to see me back on YouTube posting regularly starting now. But yeah, I think that is all for this video. So I'm going to go and enjoy my newfound free time with my newly purchased Nintendo Switch. I ordered it a couple days ago and it arrived today, and I'm so excited. It is like my, I don't know, congrats on completing the exam present to myself. Do I deserve a present? I'm not sure, because we truly do not know if I passed or failed yet, but I got it for myself anyway. So I'm going to go and have fun with that. And I also got a few games. If any of you guys are curious, I got this one, Super Mario Bros, because I played one of the old versions of this as a child and it was like my favorite game, so I had to get like the new version of it. And then I also got the Mario Odyssey one and the Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury one. So yeah, I really like Mario games, as you can tell. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go now. And if you want to, I'm super curious to hear about your CFA exam experiences or your favorite Nintendo Switch games. I always love engaging with you guys and hearing your thoughts and what you have to say and everything. So please feel free to leave a comment. And other than that, subscribe if you haven't yet. Gotta do a little bit of self-promotion, you know? And other than that, I will be back again very soon with another video, and I can't wait to see you all again then. Bye, guys. Look at me and my little microphone, you know? I know it looks kind of silly, and I'll figure out how to like use it in a future video, but right now I love the microphone. Like, even if it's not working, it's like working for my self-esteem, you know?